Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD5. So I'm back here with the game because a new map has been added. It's an expert map called Tributaries, and it's this one right here. And I'm gonna show you right now Impoppable on normal mode, following the NALPS rules, which is without using offensive special agents, without using lab upgrades, because here everything is disabled, without using special buildings, and without using premiums. So no injections and no double cash, healthy bananas, or bigger beacons. So it's a very beginner friendly strategy that everyone can use. You're gonna need the towers and the upgrades, all the upgrades unlocked, but that's just it. And now the first thing that I recommend you to do is to play this map on reverse. This is gonna make it a lot more simple, for the very simple reason that there is only one path. If you play on reverse, there is one path, so all the balloons are gonna come from this side, all right? And then only here they're gonna start splitting into the different branches of the river. If instead you play this map normally, you're gonna have these 5 paths from which the balloons are gonna come from, and so your towers might have a split focus, right? Might attack with the left side, the right side, so it's much easier when you have a lot of balloons. I like for them to sneak through. So yeah, that's why I recommend to play in reverse, especially because at the beginning you can have good piers, and therefore you can have, like with less towers, less upgrades, you can pop all the balloons, and that's of course an advantage. And yeah, that's it. So that's why I recommend to play this map in reverse. You're gonna start with an engineer closest to the bottom, to the right side, and you want to set it to last, and that's it. You can see sometimes the nail from the engineer being able to pop 2 balloons. It can pop up to 3 balloons, so yeah, it's very useful. Then here at the end of round 2, place Dark Monkey right here closest to the left with strong targeting. It doesn't really matter exactly where you place it. I just place it at the beginning so that it can attack the balloons as they're coming, and also another Dark Monkey here opposite on strong for the same reason. And that's the start for this map. You're gonna survive like this until round 6. Here we go. Then you wanna sell one of the 2 Dark Monkeys, it doesn't really matter which one, and you're gonna get the engineer 1-0. This is gonna allow the engineer now to spawn the sentries. Sentries are gonna automatically have first targeting, so even if the engineer is in last, your sentries are gonna have first. And sentries have a very large range, larger than the engineer, and 9 times out of 10 they're gonna spawn around this area, which makes them able to attack the beginning and to attack one or multiple paths. And the important thing is, being able to attack at least every single path. And now there are some instances where your sentries are gonna spawn in very bad spots, like for example this one, or very far back, like here or like here, which of course is RNG, so things that you cannot control. But as I said before, like 9 times out of 10 you should have the sentry spawning at least in a way that they can attack all the paths. So that's it. Go slow, of course, and if you see any balloons sneaking through, right, you can always use Prospects. Prospects are gonna cost 35 in-game cash, so it's not like in BTD6 that is considered a power. Here it's an in-game currency that you can use freely as you see fit, and that's why I recommend you to, in case you have like one single balloon sneaking past and you don't want to place like a Dark Monkey just to pop it, you can use just a Prospect, right? It's 35 cash, and that's how you solve the problem. In round 12, place a farm in the round before the ends, so in that way you can get the extra 80 cash. And now round 13 is the only round where you want to go slow, because you have only the engineer, right? You have only the sentries and the Dark Monkey, and that's it. So depending on where exactly the sentries spawn, the yellows or the greens could be annoying. But then at the end of round 13, you can place now a ninja closest to the right and to the bottom. Very, very important. So again, ninja in this very nice centralized position. And of course now the ninja can add its own damage. Just leave the ninja here on first. Keep the engineer though in last. It's just the best targeting to have the best spears possible. For round 15, get the ninja, sorry, 1-0. And next, just get the farm 1-0. Next, ninja 1-1 and 2-1. Here, round 18, actually, depending exactly on your sentry gun's position, it might happen that sometimes some balloons can sneak past, especially from this right side. So you see here, I have 2 sentries on the left, right? And I didn't have any here or here. So if it happens on the opposite side, normally it's not a problem because the ninja, you can see that it's like closer to the left, right? Instead, it's like more distant from the right side. So normally you're gonna have always some balloons might be able to sneak from the right side. So if you don't have any sentries, like for example here or here, always go slow and always be ready to use Rospecs because it's very likely that you're gonna have some balloons sneaking past through there. And yeah, that's the only thing. Round 19, get the engineer 2-0. So now you're gonna be able to spawn more sentries. And ninja now 3-1. Go slow here around 26 and be ready to place a farm in the round. Here we go. And wait for the additional 80 cash. It's gonna be quite useful. So that's one banana, and then just wait for the second one. All right, here we go. Now round 28, of course, you have Bloons, so you have to find a way to pop them. And the easiest way, in my opinion, is to just get a sniper anywhere, really, and to set it on strong, and to then just get it 1-0. Snipers have a limited range. Here on BTD5, you don't even have to worry about like line of sight, obstacles, and stuff like that. So you can place it anywhere, literally, and it's gonna still be fine. Farm 1-0. Then here for round 30, I recommend to get the sniper 1-1. So because there are some more Bloons and you need more attack speed, like to be able to pop them faster or fast enough, you're gonna need a little bit more attack speed. And then here during round 31, just place another farm in the round and wait for the additional 2 bananas, right? The 80 cash as always. And around 32, the easiest way to approach it is to just place another sniper on strong and to get this sniper at 1-0. This because at the end around 32, there are a ton of Bloons, I think are like 8 or 10, very close to one another, coming together. So just one sniper, 1-1, just doesn't have enough attack speed. You're gonna be like popping the last Bloons too late, and so the Bloons are gonna be able to sneak past. And yeah, that's why you wanna get this additional sniper 1-0 just for this round. Then you can sell it, and you can just get your last farm. But make sure you place that additional sniper. Like you can place whatever else to pop Bloons, right? But the sniper is just the easiest way, in my opinion. And those are the 4 farms, 1-0. I found in all my experience playing the game that 4 is just the best number for farms to have enough and to have enough cash incoming, but at the same time not spending too much cash on them, so to still have enough left for your offensive towers and so on. for round 35, you're going to place a balloon chipper. Now this balloon chipper is very important that you place it correctly. So you want to place it closest to the top and in this way, so that yeah, I think here should be good, so that it doesn't reach the other side. That's very, very important, because later on I'm going to be placing a village here, and if you want to have the balloon chipper that is already in range of the village, so it gets discounted, you have to place the balloon chipper like this. I know that, of course, if you place the balloon chipper here, it's better because it's closer to the bottom. It covers more of the path. But this position, it's gonna be better for that reason, because it's gonna be then in range of the village. Yeah, that's just it. And then just get the balloon chipper here to 0. So now you can also pop Bloons with it, which is going to be something very important. And then at the end of round 35, you can place another balloon chipper. Now this other balloon chipper, again, you're going to do the same as this one. So considering you're going to place a village here, this balloon chipper should be in range of the village if you place it around this area. So I'm going to place it here. I think here is enough. It's close enough. And you can see that it cannot reach the other side. But it's in this nice position, like prepared for later on. So you have like this balloon chipper covering a little bit more the left side, right? And then you have this other one covering the right side. Of course, remember that on the right side you have 3 paths, so a little bit more balloons are gonna tend to go towards the right side. And that's why in the next rounds you're gonna see that always the side you're gonna have to be more careful about is this right side. Like from the left, very few balloons are gonna be able to sneak through here. But from here, a lot more. And yeah, that's just it. Round 37, you have this balloon chipper now to 0 that can pop a Bloons. So you're gonna see here a ton of Bloons incoming. And then now before the round ends, what I recommend to do here is once these zebras stop coming out, to sell the farm and to get the ninja for 1. You're gonna have these white camos at the end of the round, and yeah, this is just the easiest way to deal with not only the camos but also for the next rounds. You're gonna have now the ninja doing a ton of damage, shooting 5 shurikens, and yeah, all these rounds are gonna be much easier because of that. And so you're not gonna have to worry now about like RNG, about having the sentries, right, and all that stuff. So I got another farm here in the round. So I replaced the farm that I sold pretty much. Another good thing is that on BTD5 there is no MOAB in round 40. The first MOAB appears in round 46. So you have 6 more rounds to farm and to get more defenses. So to prepare good and well against the MOAB. So that's why I sold the sniper, I sold the dark monkey, right? They're not useful anymore because they have now the balloon chippers that are more than enough. And so I used that cash from selling them to get more of these farms to 0, right? Increasing my income as much as possible. Here we go, that's the last farm to 0. Alright, now selling these sentries because I'm gonna place now the village. So remember, village closest to the right and to the bottom. So make sure you place this village correctly because it depends a lot of it, right? These balloon chippers positioning and discount. Now you can see if the balloon chippers are placed correctly, if the second upgrade here costs 430. See that both are they're gonna cost 430. That means that both of these balloon chippers are placed inside the range of this village, barely at the very edge of it, but they're inside, so they are discounted, and therefore I can upgrade these balloon chippers for less cash. So here we go, 1 balloon chipper here, 3-2. Go slow as well here, round 42, because you have these camo rainbows at the end. which, like, if you don't proc the distraction like once or twice, it might be pretty hard. So again, go slow and be ready to use Rospex. As you could see there, I had Rospex ready, especially here on the right side. Bloons Cheaper 3-2, increasing as well the range and being able to pop to shred the ceramics a bit faster, which is important. You can see here, like, as soon as you pop the ceramics, how many Bloons you have to deal with. So that's why it's so effective. Oops, here some Bloons taken past, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I need the village. I forgot to get the village 0-1. At this stage, the very thing that you need here is allowing the ninja to pop as many Bloons as possible. So by getting the village 0-1, you increase the pierce of the ninja dramatically, because each shuriken can just bounce towards one extra Bloon. So it's like a lot more damage that you get overall. Here, not using anything. Yeah, I had that red Bloon. I could have used Rospex. I don't know why I didn't prepare Rospex, to be honest. You can still see that you have to be careful. Like, you cannot take for granted that you're gonna survive super easily, especially when you have a lot of Bloons. So that's why I'm gonna show you after round 46, which is the best strategy, because it's gonna just make everything a lot easier. Again, I'm gonna prepare here Rospex, and now you could see that I was able to pop everything. So that's the RNG factor that I was talking about earlier, that, you know, it's just random. So randomly, the fact that you're gonna proc distraction, the fact that sentry guns are gonna spawn maybe in a better place, and so on, are gonna just allow you to survive much more easily. And that's the Bloons Cheaper, by the way, 4-2. All right, here we go. Getting the village 2-1. That's the move. And now something that you want to do for round 47 is this. You want to sell now this Bloons Cheaper, because of the fact that now the mob is gone and you're not going to have mobs until round 50. You can sell the Bloons Cheaper. You can get a lot of cash back, as you can see. And I recommend to still replace the Bloons Cheaper, right? And now that you have the village already placed, you can see when the range increases, so you can place the Bloons Cheaper like as far away as possible from the village, but still in range of it. Right here, I'm gonna get it 0-2 on strong. I'm gonna get as well this other Bloons Cheaper 0-2. I'm gonna sell the engineer, and the most important thing that you have to do for this round and for the next rounds is gonna be getting this glue gunner right here. Glue is gonna be a key factor in the strategy to work, because you're gonna need to both slow down the Bloons and to be able to have area damage. It's just a key thing to get, and that's why I'm gonna get this 3-2 glue gunner right away. This glue is gonna slow down the Bloons and also is gonna pop them. Now camos might be problematic, especially if the ninja shurikens, as you can see here, cannot be destroyed or like are gonna be hit by the normal Bloons. So that's why here I think I'm gonna just sell one farm, and I'm gonna get the village to 2. So in that way, like, the Bloons Cheaper is gonna have camo detection, the glue gunner is gonna have camo detection. So now there should be no camo problems as before, but you can still see there's a tight round. Like, it's a very, very tight round. You have all these tons of Bloons incoming and splitting up very quickly, which makes it hard to prepare against. So I'm gonna see though if now I can just sell this farm, and if I place like a tower, right, rather than going for camo detection, I place a bomb 3-2 that has area damage, if that can help to clear up these Bloons. Yeah, it's better. It's a little bit better, to be honest. But still, it's very tight. So it's just, unfortunately, the toughness, I would say, on this map that comes out when you have so many Bloons. See how quickly the balloons spread out? Get away from the defenses and you're just doomed. So let's go again. Let's try to get these balloon chippers. I don't want to. And 3-2 bomb. Yeah, definitely getting the balloon chippers 1-2 definitely helps here. I don't know, maybe if I got lucky with some destruction procs or something, but yeah, definitely being able to glue the, not sorry to glue, but to hold the ceramics faster was helpful. And yeah, I just recommend you to try, you know, different approaches and try to see what works best. In my opinion, like getting this very early glue gunner is key for the success. So now getting this balloon chipper 3-2, and remember in round 50 you're gonna have 2 mobs. You're gonna need to rebuild again the 4-2 balloon chipper that you had before. So that's why I'm gonna spend all my resources into this. Round 49, yes, it has a lot of ceramics, but believe it or not, the fact that there are no camos makes it a lot more simple. Like, I don't really know exactly why, but it's just the way it works. And you can see here, like, remember on 47 how the balloons were able to push forward, right, and all that stuff. Now they can't. Even if, like, in round 49 there are more ceramics than in round 47. It's just those camos, you know, added round 47 that in my opinion make it a lot harder than what actually is. And yeah, that's it. So now I'm gonna just get this bomb 4-2. I recommend you as well to get it, because it's gonna now be an AoE stun for ceramics, for the balloons, and it's another way to just make sure that no balloons can sneak through, you know, placing and rebuilding the last farm there to 0. Oops, oh, wow, there was a balloon there that was popped super late, so that was my bad, I guess. I went too quickly. Now something that I also would like to do is to place right here. Let's see if I can do it in range of the village. Should be able to do it. I'm gonna sell the glue gunner. I'm gonna get in this very centralized position a 3-2 Arctic Wind, so a nice tower. And then I'm gonna rebuild the glue gunner a little bit further back, but still in range of the beginning of the path, in range of the balloon chippers, right? And I want to have the slow from the ice tower, because I think sometimes it might be even more valuable than the glue from the glue gunner, because it just makes the balloons like not being able to push forward, right? So you keep on stunning them, you keep on holding them in place, which is something super useful. And I got the glue gunner here again 2-2. I think maybe getting it 3-2, but I think I should be fine. I'm gonna just get the village here 2-2, because I don't remember if there are on when like some more camos are gonna appear. One balloon chipper, you can see that it's enough for the amount of mobs that are coming out in these rounds. I can place now the farm for the villages to discount them. And let's start preparing here for the factory. Should be able to get it before like around 60. Here we go. As long as I can pop the mobs before the balloons reach the intersection, means that I can apply the slow to the ceramics, right? And that's the That's all I need to do, because then they are so slowed down that they can't do anything. All right, so that should be enough cash, right? No, I still need 300. So I'm gonna sell this Bloon cheaper. I'm gonna rebuild it. Now that I have again the village, I can just place it as far away as I can. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna just start the round as always. Remember the trick: you start the round and then you get the factor upgrade. So in that way, you get a lot more of boxes. Yeah, that's just it. And I'm gonna start upgrading the second Bloon cheaper now, 4-2. So I'm gonna have another way to destroy mob class Bloons. The BFB is incoming, so I wanna just make sure I can destroy mobs, you know, fast enough. Getting the factory 4-2, so that the boxes now are worth 600. And the last thing, yeah, glue gunner 3-2, definitely. And you get the maximum benefits from this ice tower when you get the village 2-3, because that allows now the ninja to also pop frozen Bloons. The bomb can already damage frozen Bloons and also the glue gunner, but the ninja can't. So if you really want to exploit and maximize the damage with the glue gunner, with the ice tower slow, you have to get the village 2-3. But yeah, you know, slowly it's gonna come to it. Just remember to set the Bloon cheapers on strong, so they always gonna target when there are mob class Bloons, you know, around. Round 63 is incoming, but I have the glue gunner and I have especially the ice tower, so should be good enough. And I think I'm gonna just keep on going for these farms around this village, right? And yeah, that's it. I have already combat detention. I have 2 Bloon cheapers. Around 65, maybe a third Bloon cheaper might be good. I don't know, but I definitely need to get the village to 3, so that I can also increase the range of it and I can place like more Bloon cheapers. So here we go. Those are the ceramic rushes. You cannot even see them because they are stunned and slowed. So bomb and ice tower combo is just insanely strong. Alright, some more farms. Oh wow, a lot of mobs here. Did I make a mistake here? Yeah, I need one more Bloon cheaper. Yeah, I made a mistake. So I guess I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to waste a little bit this cash. Should be able to get another Bloon cheaper. I think I'm gonna place it here on the right side. Even if it's a bit further away from the beginning, but it's gonna cover these 3 sides, right? As I said before, most of the Bloons are gonna come towards the right side because it's just there are just more exits. So yeah, here we go. 4-2. One more Bloon cheaper on strong. Should be enough. Remember, as soon as you can pop the mobs and as they are around the ice tower, then you can slow them because of the Bloons. You can have the bomb, so it becomes easy. It's just about destroying the mobs like fast enough. And now that I got my third Bloon cheaper, I think I can be pretty sure that also around 65 is going to be fine. So I can just focus on this on the next factory, I guess. I'm getting them pretty late, as you can see, because early on you need to have like solid defenses. Alright, so let's see these 8 mobs though. Oh wow, these 2? Seriously? Yeah. There were like 1 ceramic there that wasn't glued. And yeah, so It looks like I can do two things here. I can either try to go for the village 2-3 so that my ninja can do a lot more damage, but I think I just need to pop the mobs faster, right? The 8 mobs coming out from the 2 BFPs seem to be too many, and like too many at once. So I guess I'm gonna just go for this Bloon Shipper. I'm delaying no more and more getting the next factory, but as you can see, if I don't do this, I cannot even survive the round. So I guess it's like 100% required. Okay, what happened here? What happened? I don't know what happened compared to before. That like the first mobs that are coming out, I couldn't even destroy them. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm trying to wait here to sell the farm so that I can get as much cash as possible from it, right? So that's why I'm not selling it right away, but I might have to sell it when the mobs come out. So let's go slow. These are the ceramics. Yes, all good. Yeah, here we go. So selling, and that's the Bloon Shipper. That's the 4th one, 4-2. And yeah, now that should be fine. I have 4 Bloon Shippers against these 8 mobs, so I should be able to destroy them before they get too far. And here we go. Yeah. All right. Now I definitely think that having 4 Bloon Shippers, like 2 for each side, I'm good. Like there is no way I can lose now. Not against like mob class Bloons, because round 65 is the last round where you have so many Bloons like together. Like until round 75, 77, you never have like so many BFBs to deal with at once. So yeah, should be doable. All right, that's the next factory. Always remember to start the round and then upgrade it so you get more cash. 4-2. And now that I got 2 factories, I'm gonna get this village to 3. So it has more range, and I can now pop all Bloon types. And let's see now if having more range, I can place right here another ice tower. Yeah, here we go. Like as far away as possible, but in range of the village. And I can get here a 2-3 ice tower, which is a super combo. When you have like a 3-2 ice tower, is a very good combo, 2-3, because it takes all the Bloons that are slowed down and that are frozen. It pops the frozen Bloons, so it's like it deals a ton of damage, especially when you have a ton of ceramics and a ton of Bloons being popped together or very quickly one after the other. It's super effective. It creates a little bit of lag sometimes because of how many Bloons you are like damaging and destroying at the same time, but it's super effective. And you can see here sometimes the pops like it goes up like by 500 in one hit, so that's just how much damage it does. And yeah, I don't have enough cash to sell the 3-2 farm to get the factory, so I'm gonna have to wait one more round. And the cool thing is that these shards can proc even beneath BFPs and beneath class Bloons, and it's gonna damage them. So that's why it's so strong. It's not in a very good position. Like normally it's best when it's in a central position, like in a U-turn or positions like that, but still I think it's gonna be quite good. 3rd factory, around 75. Yeah, maybe it's time to get one more Bloon Shipper, I guess. So I'm gonna place it right here in range of the village. Nice, strong. All right, so that's 5 Bloon Shippers. I'm gonna get the last factory here. Even if I don't get it at the beginning of the round, it's fine. It's just to make sure I get enough cash to then get the last upgrades that I'm gonna need. So let's go with another Bloon Chipper as well on this right side. If I can. Oops, yeah. My bad. When this happens, as I said before, guys, the best thing is to just close the game and you reopen it up, as I'm doing right here. So in that way, you have, if you resume the game, you're gonna be playing on the very last round. So what happened there is that I was trying to go fast forward, but I was about like to place another Bloon Chipper, but I couldn't do it in time, and so I ended up losing. So my bad, I guess. Around 77, as I said before, a lot of mobs, so that's why I wanted to place another Bloon Chipper. And as well, I wanna really exploit this nice position to place an ace in the center here, as far away as possible. Here we go. And yeah, just going for a Spectre, I guess. So I got 6 Bloon Chippers, 3 for each side, and I'm gonna get soon the Spectre. I could, in theory, get another like Ice Tower somewhere. But yeah, these mobs are just insane. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane how much they can push. So let me see if I can just do something about it. So I'm gonna collect some cash here from the factories. Here we go. When I see the BFPs, I'm gonna now sell the factory, and I'm gonna get rid of the Spectre. All right, here we go. Let's see if that helps. I think like it should help against these group mob class Bloons. But I wanna see if it's really that, or if I might need more Bloon Chippers. Yeah, I ended up losing again from the right side. Some Bloons quickly sneaking through. So I had to close the game and reopen it again. And yeah, like, I mean, it's an expert map for a reason, right? It's not as easy as others. But I'm trying to figure out here what to do. Like, other than placing a ton of more Bloon Chippers, like, what could I do differently, right? I don't really think I have that many options. Can I place a Bloon Chipper here in range of the village? Yes, I can. I sold the Ice Tower there because you could see that no matter how many shards I procced, the mobs were still too far away. So I ended up losing anyway. Alright, so let's sell this factory. Let's get this other Bloon Chipper upgraded, and let's get this. Well, yeah, I can't. I don't have enough cash. Here we go. That's a Spectre. And let's see if now this extra Bloon Chipper, right, with the Spectre is enough. Yeah, these mobs are insane. Yeah, just the sheer amount of mobs just overwhelms the Bloon Chippers. Like, there are so many maps where just 5 Bloon Chippers is enough. Here I have 7, and it looks like it's not enough. And just tells a lot about the difficulty of the map. You know, when you need so many Bloon Chippers, it's just shows, you know, how hard the map is. All right, another one. So that should be 8 Bloon Chippers, right? I hope that now this is enough. And I mean, I could get as well here some super monkeys, so why not? Let's get probably 1 sun avatar, 2 sun avatars maybe. So 1, and maybe let's get to... I mean, I could get another Spectre. I could exploit the double Spectre damage, which is very tempting. And yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Especially like I'm thinking around 82 and 84, where you have so many like BFBs, and having double Spectre should definitely help me out. Oh yeah, look at these mobs, like pushing. Alright, so that's 2 Spectres. Alright. Let's go for another Sun Avatar here on the right side. Let's sell the factories, right, so that I can get these upgrades right away. And I have 39,000, so I can get the MAB as well. Village. And that's it. I think this should be more than enough. I can use the MAB ability for around 84 at the beginning, and then also should be able to have it for around 85. Maybe I can get like 1 more Bloon cheaper for each side. Maybe at least 1 here on the right side, right? That is the critical side. So yeah, just 1 more here, I guess. I might not even need the MAB here, or I do. Wow, look at these mobs. Wow, it's insane. 9 Bloon chippers, like not damaging enough. These mobs is outstanding. And village ability, here we go. Village, I have the village ability active, and I'm barely able to contain these mobs, barely. Okay, so let's go for another Bloon chipper as well here on the left side. So that's 10 Bloon chippers. I should have the village ability again that I can use. Now 5 OMGs means 20 BFBs, which means 80 mobs, right? So I'm gonna have to deal with 80 mobs at once. Let's see if I can do it. I would really like to place like a 2-3 tower somewhere. Okay, BFBs, not still using the ability. Here we go. When the mobs pop, I'm gonna use the ability. This left side, it's overwhelmed. Yeah, overwhelmed. I should have used maybe the ability a little bit sooner, like before the BFBs popped. Maybe that's the solution. I'm just placing these ice towers here to see if I can proc the, and I can have the shards proc right on the left and on the right side. But yeah, you guys can see how hard it is. I have all these towers, right? That normally, like on many maps, they are enough, but in this map, it looks like it's not enough. All right, so let's see. When I see the first BFBs pop, I'm gonna use the ability. I'm not gonna wait as before. Here we go. Village, ability, ice tower, ice tower. Nope, not even close. Not even close. All right. So what's the solution here? What's the solution here? I mean, I have different things I can use. I'm thinking about using the ground zero, right? As soon as I see all the mobs, I can use ground zero. I can avoid, like I can sell these aces because I don't think they're really doing that much, because most of the Bloons are being destroyed by the Bloon Chippers. Which now this allows me to do this and to start creating maybe the next ace, right? The next ground zero. So yeah, let's try to go for that. When I see the mobs, you know, almost sneaking through, I'm gonna use ground zero, and then I can very quickly like sell, and I can get the other ace, so that I can have another ground zero. There is no cooldown here, so that's why it's nice. So like as soon as you get the upgrade, you have the cooldown, so you can keep on using the ability over and over. Right, BFBs, here we go. As soon as I see the first mob, here we go. And ground zero. Selling this, getting the next one, but yeah, it's not needed. You can see that just one ground zero was needed. And that's it, guys. So it was pretty hard, to be honest, to get it done, but there it is. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.